Hey everybody, welcome back to my studio. Okay, they're dry now, and you can see here the colors actually can blend a little bit more. I like it. I like it a lot more. Um, so I'm going to start with the ones that have the black tabs. I'm just going to set these off to the side real quick, and we'll start with one at a time because I don't want them to touch each other once I've put down the paste. Okay, so we're going to do the Crackle paste. And I'm just going to take, I have like, this is just some wax paper. I kind of tore the edge, and I'm just going to kind of lay it up here and kind of put the Crackle down on top. And we're going to see how that comes out. I have different utensils. I don't know which one I'm going to use the most. So let's try this one and see how it comes out. Now I do know you need to be kind of thick in order to get bigger crackles, and I have a tendency to get small crackles, so I'm going to try and add this really thick paste here. I'm not worried about the edge too much because that's where my fabric is going to be whenever I go to bind it. Okay, hopefully I'm adding this thick enough. Maybe not. Maybe it's already too. That's interesting, but I can't get to the edge. Okay, and then I'm just going to peel that up. Oh, yeah, see, got it. Okay. Just hope that's thick enough on the edge here that I actually get some crackles. I'm going to peel this back real quick so that I can actually put my template in. And maybe spatula would be best. Maybe this thing is not hard enough. All right, so you can only do one side at a time. I'll lay that back down. That's going to come there, so I don't need to go all the way up. Let's try this one. I'm not sure I got any thicker. Definitely feel like I wasted more with this. I like that. Should I go on the bottom? Maybe a little bit on the bottom. I actually have the opposite template. Let's give it a different look so that the ridges are not all the same. There we go. Let's see. Can I salvage any of that? Maybe. I'm just not sure I'm going thick enough on the to get big crackles. I'm afraid I'm going to end up with really tiny crackles, which is okay too, but not what I was hoping for. Okay. And that actually, I can tell right now, that's going to be smaller crackles. It's not going to be very thick crackles. In fact, I may just do it this way, like double crackles here. Yeah, have too many crackles. You can always add more. Okay, that's a little thicker. I'm going to do the same thing right here. Just feel like I got too thin. Okay, so I'm going to put that one off to the side, and hopefully it won't. Yeah, I did get some on the back. That's okay. That's all right. Embrace those mistakes because I make them often and I have a mess, but I'm not going to worry about cleaning it up. I'm just going to go on to the next one I have is this one. So again, I want to go back on the edge on this one. Let's see, this is the edge. This side, actually, I would probably want to put white the white texture paste. So I'm just gonna actually just come up to the corner. Let's go down a little bit like this, and a little more angle. All right, let's go back to using this, and yeah, I definitely get bigger flow with this than I'll just like that. Pull up the template. That is good that time. My template's getting kind of thick. Sorry, it's drippy. To figure out what I wanted to do with it. Pull off the excesses. Okay. Oh yeah, that gives much better. Much better seam. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave that one as just top and bottom on that. I may come back later and let's add a little bit. I'm smearing it out. Yeah, okay. So I only got, let's see, do I have any more? Yeah, got one more that I wanted to add the transparent to. What are we thinking? Should we back? We'll use the other template. One up here, right here. See, this is where I put all of that spice marmalade, and it was so bright, and it came out blue on this paper. And I mean, I like the smoky look. It's just not quite what I was thinking. So I'm not really sure I want a whole lot of translucent on this one. Maybe just a little bit here and there. Because I may come back with this one and add the texture paste. The texture tinted texture paste with the embossing. Let me do it that way. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be all on that. All right, so I'm going to set that one off to the side to dry. I'm going to clean up and grab my next stack. Okay, so I'm going to grab the next stack. Just going to grab one. Now, this may become part one, part two, because I am making them no longer than they need to be, but so we'll see. Okay, this one again, I want to go over the letters and see if I can't make them look crackly. The problem is getting enough texture paste on there. I don't know how it's going to look. It may look different. It may not work. I was thinking about if it doesn't work, then maybe I'll use the stencil and put the letters down with the stencil. I know that'll work. Okay. And I might as well just go across the New York. Get some fine, we'll just keep it thin, just get some fine cracks here. There we go. I know those will be small cracks. Hoping that these ones up here will be big cracks. Also, like I said, I've not done the back sides of these, so I may need to come back and do the back sides. Okay, next one. Everything's kind of falling over here, and I'm running out of room to put things down. Okay, so this is the next one. Again, I want to go over the letters. think that would be really cool if these letters crack like I'm hoping. I don't know what they will or not. Never done letters like this one, this way, but it's already flat letters. I've only done them with a stencil. And that comes out really cool. I love using the stencil to make this with this Crackle paste with font. It's really cool. But I think we'll just put it on thick. And I don't know. Maybe that was a bad idea on that one. I didn't do individual letters. Just realized it's probably going to cover the letters. It's not. Okay, so, but it will be clear, so let's go ahead and do Paris. And the Rue. What do you think? Is this going to work? I don't know. I don't know. And let's extend it down. And we've got some font here. I think that would be kind of cool to cover with the little cracks. Just to emphasize that there is some text here. Remember, these are the backgrounds, so they're not going to, some of this will be completely covered up whenever I'm done. Other times it'll just be enhancing the page, I guess. So if it doesn't look too good, I'll just cover it up with something. You never know. Okay, that one's done. I'll put it back over here. We got one more. Okay. One more for the translucent, and then I will try to use the texture base, but I really would like these to try first. Okay, this one needs the template for sure. Right here, I'm going to use the spatula. I just don't know with this translucent how to tell if you're adding enough or not. To me, it looks like I'm adding enough, and then I get the small fine cracks. Now with the opaque one, the opaque Crackle, I can see it. I can see how thick the paste is, but this one's, you can't see how thick it is. It just gets really thin immediately. Okay, the edge didn't do so well there. Let's try going across the edge, flipping the paper over. Let's see. There, that's thick. I'm gonna get off the plate here in a minute. Make that thick. Let's trade. Well, that's going to be interesting. I guess I shouldn't have flipped the paper. Oh well. Now it's on both sides. We'll just smooth that out so that it's not big and gumpy right there. Okay. I guess it needs to be a bit thicker up here. Yeah. Well, that's going to be pretty interesting. There we go. I kind of like that. Guess not. Okay, so it may be patchy. All right, that was the last one of the clear. So I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to come back and do the, nope, I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do this one, the texture paste. Well, actually, I could try the crackle. That would be interesting. Okay, now I'm got my wheels spinning. So I may come back and try that, different things. I'm going to add the embossing glazes to them. Okay. All right. You know what? Maybe I should add some embossing glaze to that real quick. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just add some real quick while it's drying. Let me just grab my paper. Yeah, I see that mess down there, but this is a get messy session. Let's just add some of this in. Give it a smoky texture. I'm using speckled egg, actually. I know it'll be transparent whenever it's done, but I'm going to do up here on the edge too. This might be cool. I don't know. Let's see. This might be just the way to go. Tap, tap, tap. The tapping to get the powder to, I know I'm only using one color, but still, to tap it makes the color. See how it jumped over here? And then when I break it like that, it jumps through. Goes right to the powder. Okay. Just gonna knock that off. Okay. I'm going to try to move this real quick and put it back in the jar because I only use one color. All done. Just gonna set that off to the side. I plan on adding more texture to the pages. They've dried from where I have done the edges. Like here, I don't know if you can see that very well. Let me hold it up so you can try to see the sparkle. And I like that, but it still doesn't give me a very bold look on some of these pages. So like this page we're going to be working on. So might as well just go ahead and start here. Okay, and these are the stencils, some of the stencils I have picked out. This one was a Hero Arts flat folk art one that looks kind of like tree work. My number stencil that I don't remember where I got. And these two are homemade. I made these with my Cricut machine. Okay, so let's see. We got this black one I think would be cool with the numbers on them. So let's start here. All right, so what I'm going to do is lay the texture down. I forgot my spatula. Let me just grab that. Sorry about that. I had to grab my spatulas. Okay, so I have 3 different ones. I have the grit paste. I have the texture paste. Let's see if you can see that. And I have another texture paste. So that one's Crackle. Opaque Crackle. And this is just the texture paste. So I think I'll start with just the texture paste. If I can get that open. Sorry about this noise. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead. Since this is bigger, I'll just use my bigger spatula. And mix it up a little bit on the edges where it got a little clunky. Okay. Actually, kind of like it turned. So I'm just gonna smooth it in here. I'm not really using a set reason for the way I'm doing it. I figure anything, I'm gonna scrape it a little bit because I want it to look kind of faded, not bold. So grungy, faded. So scraping along. Okay. Let's pull that up and see what we got. Yes, I like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and quickly, if I can find, I'm going to quickly do something if I can find my paper. I'm so sorry, I'm not prepared today. Let me grab a paper. This isn't normally what I would grab, but okay, I'm just going to sprinkle this one on. It's distressed glazed, I don't know, broken china is what this one is. I decided to go with a bold look on this page because of the black background. Again, no real reason. I think I need to get some more on here. Okay. Make sure I get all the edges. I'm really bad about getting edges. Okay. There we go. I got it. Okay. Okay, I do have to let this sit before I can dry it, so I will be putting it off to the 4 did something. Right there. Can you guys see the 4? It's kind of weird. Oh, must have been whenever I put that on. Okay, now I gotta find a place to put this. I'll put it over here. It needs a chance to dry. I will clean this up real quick. That's good. Moving on to the next one. And this is what I plan on doing, is just adding some interest to my pages. Let's see. Okay, this one already has a lot going on, but it could use a little bit, I think. Oops, grabbed 2 by accident. Okay, so this one, for this one, thinking. I'm not thinking, I'm just doing. Okay. Should it be the crackles? Oh, no, this. I don't know if it's the black on this that immediately grabbed my attention. It's not really long enough to go. I think I'll just make it go across the top right here. And I think I will just use the crackle on this. Give it something a little bit different. I don't know if the crackle with the, oh, it's a little thinner. I don't know if it works the same with the embossed glaze. I know this texture paste does, but I don't know. I don't know how this sets with the embossing glaze. So that'll be something for me to try out today. Something new. I haven't tried that. It does seem. Okay. I was hoping this would go up here a little bit easier. Oop, messing that one up. There we go. Now there's a gap, but I think that'll be okay. I do need to set these in something, so. Alright. And I think with this one, I'm just going to go with the antique linen. Oh, look, it's already taken on the colors underneath of it. Can you guys see that? Here, it's already taken on the colors from the distress ink underneath. That's kind of cool. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot my paper. Let's gently pick this up and put it. There we go. I forgot my paper. Alright, and now we'll come back up here and do the edges. Good thing I did them last, because otherwise I would have had a mess trying to pick up this embossing glaze off this paper. Okay. There we go. Hopefully that's going to be pretty cool when it's done. Again, I need to set this one off to the side. I guess I should open up my desk drawers. There we go. All right, now. Okay. I did have a baby wipe. It stuck to my paper, otherwise I wouldn't have cared, but it stuck to the back of my paper. Okay, moving along. This one here was doing really well, I think, with some of the coloring. I think I'll do a mix on this one of dots. Yeah, oh, I like that. Just line that up. Just going back to the texture paste, but the grit paste on this, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna try the grit paste with this and see what happens with that. Not sure. I do have other. Let's see if I can. That's going to be too thick. I'm just going to smear it with my fingers. It is a very thick paste. No, this one, I'm not sure. I didn't need to color it with the embossing. So I think I will leave it alone and just see what colors comes out from it. I know this probably isn't the best technique, a finger technique, but I like grunge, and fingers looks like give me grunge look. It does take me a minute though, so just gonna, there we go. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, I just want to do right here. Let's see. Yeah, that looks like scales. Right, that does look like scales. And I was going to do this in over top of it. Can I do this in without? I think so. I'll take that off. Okay, maybe I won't. Not liking the look of it right this second. Okay, let me just add some more of these. Maybe that's the problem. I don't have enough complete circles or something. I'm not sure. Not sure what the problem is, but maybe the circles are too not finished enough. Sorry, can you see my finger? I'm kind of holding it out of place. Just trying to fill in the whole things this time. Okay, let's see what that. Still looks like scales to me, but even though they're circle. Maybe when they're dry, I'll like it to look better. I don't know. We'll see. If nothing else, it gives me some texture on the page. So, yeah. Okay, set that one off to the side. Let me wipe my finger. I'm still new to using the grit paste and what color combos it comes out with. So, okay, here's another black one. It's just black. So this one, okay, last time we used the blue, which was really, really beautiful. But I think I would like to try using the more of a vintage photo. Yeah, the vintage photo glaze. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Oh. I just realized that this will be covered back here because of where when I put my signatures on, when I assemble them, that part will be covered. So that's okay though. Okay, getting thick, so I gotta put the lid back on that one. Okay. All right, I'm gonna lift that up. And I'm going to add the vintage, oh, don't forget the thing again. There we go. Just gonna add the, not sure where that came from, but all right. Oh, I got some here, some scratchers. I wonder if I should do, I'm not worried about it over here too much. Like I said, it's going to be covered. But I wonder if I could do that part and do the walnut stain. I want this darker on that edge right there. Let's see. If I can get like a fade going. I'm not going to do all of the pages. I'm just going to do some of the plain ones. Okay. There we go. I almost tried the walnut stain on it. Let's see if I can just get this to fade out right here. There we go. But I'm not going to go straight up, straight down. Yeah, that's pretty. What do you guys think? When it dries, I think that's going to be pretty nice. I'm running out of space to put these. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this one could use some texture. It's got some numbers on it. Be helpful if I knew which direction I was planning on putting it in the book. I think it was this way. So this edge will be covered here, so the numbers will be covered. So I'm going to go ahead and put some more numbers on this just randomly. Kind of like the look of it before, so yeah, I'll just put some. Wait, for a minute that I had it backwards. I think it's the Crackle. How's the Crackle? I don't know if I should do the Crackle, guys. Might look. Okay, we'll do the Crackle. Don't know. A little bit more. Okay, peel it up. Oh, that's cute. I went right around the hole right there. And I think I'd like to do the fade thing again. This time I think I'll do the walnut stain. Actually, let's do all three. Let's start with the antique linen. I'll start with it over here. Okay, cover a little bit over in here. I'll stick my finger in that one. Didn't mean to do that. And then we will go to Vintage Photo. Sticking things together over here, so we'll have to have a little bit of cleanup for a second. Okay. All right. And one more. This will also give me a good comparison whenever they're dry as to how they blend together a little bit. Okay, I'm going to finish it out with the walnut stain. What do you guys think? Like that? Right here needs a bit more. Is it already dry there? May have already been dry there. That's where I stuck my finger. Kind of like the fade out. Okay. Let me see if there was any more in this stack. Okay, yeah, this one. This one is very, very plain. On this side, it doesn't have a whole lot going on for it. So I think I will, oops. Which one did I like? Okay, I like this one. I like this one, so just I'm just going to start it right here. All right, and we'll just add some, go with the texture paste. Oh no. You guys see what I did, don't you? I forgot to remove the purple, the pink sheet. That's okay. I'll fix it. Okay, I don't mind it being gritty instead of smooth, so that's why I was going across it multiple times right there. Ah, that pretty. These all need. Maybe if I threw a. Should have had a wet wash rag over these. All right, I'm thinking the blue again. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking now. Because sorry guys, I have to grab another paper because I made that boo-boo. There we go. Okay, I'm thinking the blue because it bring out the blue over here. I'll scrape that part off. I don't like grunge, but that's a little bit above. It's a little bit above where I wanted it to be. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Okay. Definitely makes that pop up there. Let me try getting that off. Trying not to get overlapping pieces because they're off camera. They're hitting each other right now. Okay. You know, you feel like you have a big, huge desk and a lot of space to work in until you go to sit down and work. And then the space gets smaller and smaller. Okay, I think that was the last one in that set that I really wanted to work on today. So come back and show you guys what they look like after they've dried and after I've dryer to dry them. Overall, I like all of them. They all give a different look. This one, the texture paste here is thicker, and these ones are thinner where I did the Crackle paste. So the Crackle is a little bit thinner to the profile, and the texture paste is thicker. And I would say the grit paste is in between. It's not as high as the texture, but not as low as the Crackle paste. But I like all of them. Yeah. Which one did you guys like? All right, you can let me know below in the comments. Have a blessed day. See you next time.